You had a massive day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a crazy day.
Tell us about that.
So it was the America
what-
Fest. It was like the big conservative conference, but it was a huge, it was like 25,000 people live. I don't know how many, I heard over 100,000, logged into the feed. But like Tucker Carlson, Donald Trump, Dr. Ben Carson, Callie Means, like a lot of RFK, a lot of folks that are involved in this MAHA movement, the Make America Healthy Again movement, which for some reason has taken on a political connotation, but it shouldn't be political at all, right? I mean, we've got the highest rates of childhood cancer in recorded history right now. The U.S., as of December 6th, is now ranked 66th in the world in life expectancy, beneath some sub-Saharan South African nations. So you're talking about nations that don't have clean water and sanitation. We're ranked behind them in life expectancy. Absolute fact. Google it. It just came out in the Daily Mail.
That's crazy.
All the research.
America's 66.
America's 66th in the world.
What's number one?
That's a good question.
We can look that up.
I want to say it was Scandinavia, but I don't know. I got to look at that.
66
but what's really
young.
interesting is we spend more money than any other nation in the world on healthcare. We spend $4.5 trillion a year on healthcare, more than the GDP of most civilized nations. And we only lead the world in 6 things. We lead the world in infant mortality, meaning infants that die at birth, maternal mortality, mothers that die at birth, morbid obesity, type 2 diabetes, multiple chronic disease in a single biome, meaning people that have multiple chronic diseases going on in their body, the high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, obesity, thyroid. So we're the biggest spender in healthcare worldwide, and we're the sickest, fattest, most disease-ridden nation in the world. And you got to wonder why. It's because we use chemicals and synthetics and pharmaceuticals to fix nutrient deficiencies. We just don't eat whole foods. We eat a bunch of processed garbage. You should see that now the research coming out on seed oils, the independent research on seed oils, which is in everything.
Why is it taking so long to expose this?
Because there's a lot of, I hate to say it, but there's a lot of corruption in our nutritional research. We have an institution called the National Institute of Health, right? The NIH, probably heard of it. That's what Fauci was running for a while. And
he ended up being a little crooked, right? Didn't he?
Yeah, he was a little bent. I think if you look at the pandemic in general, I think it kind of taught everybody a lesson.
Definitely.
Right.
So you're saying, was it fake or real, the COVID thing?
It's not that COVID was fake or real. It's just that people are like, you know what? Maybe our governmental elites don't have our best interests at heart. Maybe there was an agenda there, right? Because you look at, so the NIH is what sets public policy, right? Clean water, sanitation, research on nutrition, things like that. Like, are highly processed foods safe for you? Are seed oils safe for you? And of course, when you look at the fact that more than 70% of their budget is funded by private companies.
Wow.
That should be an independent, it should be funded by the taxpayer. It should be an independent research institution.
NIH,
the National Institute of Health.
70% of it is
north of 70% of their budget.
Funded by private companies.
Yeah. So think about like Kraft, Nestle.
That's insane.